This is the entrance road driveway that goes into the cabin. Look at that beautiful big tree that used to be there. Oh my God, this is so sad. Wonder how old this tree was. Oh, there's a big old growth tree over there they cut down. I don't know why they didn't haul that one out. Wood looks good. Still quite a bit of green down through here. This is looking back down towards the gate. And this is looking down that little trail you used to be able to hike where those scouts had a campsite. As you can see, this used to be all crazy gorgeous moss and deep, deep shade down in there. And sadly, there's no shade. There might be a little back in there where a couple of trees are, but it's donezo. Goodbye. Okay, I'm leaving. This is my last shot. It's kind of dangerous being up in here. The wind was blowing. These trees, some of them are dead. You can't see well because of the sun, but many of the trees just behind the cabin are fine. Their trunks are burned, but I know it's up to the Chemeketans to come in here and clean this up. It's going to be a lot of work. I'm hoping they got some of the stuff, like the railroad irons and the cast iron that was in here. I'll put something else up as I'm going out. I found some red flowering currant that's blooming right here. It's beautiful. This is looking back up the driveway towards the cabin. And this is going out towards the gate. This is what it looks like going up towards the gate up there. It's going to take a lot of work to get this driveway and road cleared well enough to haul stuff out, unless they just do it all by hand, which is not going to be easy. Here's what the gate looks like coming out. The gates. This is the northeast corner. There's the chimney that was in the back bedroom. You can see it's all fallen. And there's the chimney pipe. Some of the old bunk beds. Lots of glass on the ground from the windows. There's still lots of green in here. I think most of this burned directly around the cabin after the cabin caught on fire. Over in here somewhere was the porta potty. Well, not a porta potty, but an actual toilet. And dare not stow over in that way, because you might fall into it. You can't even see where it used to be. This is looking down the road, the driveway up to the cabin. Over there was where the men's bathroom was. You can kind of see the road up through there. And there's the chimney flue from the upstairs area. Lots of shrubs have grown up in here since 2020. This is the tool shed. That white stuff is probably the lime that we used to put in the toilet. Of course, it didn't burn. It can withstand really high temperatures. Another look. There's the chimney still standing. Pretty sure this is part of the kitchen sink right there, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not going in there. There's lots of metal that could cut you. Over there's part of the stove that was in the back room. Kitchen sink. And there isn't any cast iron anywhere. I'm thinking all those cast iron pots probably got taken. I'm hoping the Chemeketans are the ones that got it. This is the trail that goes down to the creek. You can see these saplings are burned. These are dead right here, actually. Wouldn't be too smart to be in here during a storm. And here's the camp's fire site that was down by the creek. There's the that's the campfire ring and the benches we used to sit on. There's the creek. You can see across the creek it hasn't burnt too bad over there. Usually this time of year we'd have some wildflowers blooming, but it might be too early. I saw some wild strawberries blooming, and that's about it. Oh, there's some yellow violets, dog violets blooming. Those are so pretty. First flower I've seen. There's a lot of bracken ferns in here. So when it greens up a little bit, this is going to be green. I remember there used to be a beautiful, big, fat trillium that bloomed here. Oh my gosh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. There's the buckets that were next to the fireplace for the ashes. From the back side. That's the woodshed. There's the wheelbarrow from the old woodshed, or tool shed. The gate's actually intact. It burned around it, but the gate didn't melt. Of course not. It's solid iron. But here's an old tree and what's left of it. You know what's really surprising about this old gate is I was the last one to stay in the cabin before it burned, and guess what I still have? There's the gate key. And there's still a lock in it. They let me keep a key. Up there's my daughter. Wave, Jamie. You're on video. She's kind of worried about me, so she's coming to look. But there you have it. Ooh, I see another trillium. So this is our first look at Mount Jefferson going up the road, Whitewater Creek Road, which strangely enough is in great shape because it hasn't been open in 8 years. And there's lots of gravel on it. Actually, a lot of it I think is fresh gravel that's looking back southwest. where the cabin was. This is the Cheat Creek Trailhead, which, believe it or not, is still here. Camping prohibited. Oh, I see a little squirrely over there. I don't think the camera is picking it up though. Burned area, potential hazard zone. Loose rocks, flash floods, debris flows. I don't think anybody's going up through there. There's the creek. Wilderness permit's not required through until June. And way up there's Mount Jefferson. Still traveling on the road, but I stopped to get a picture of Mount Jefferson. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is what the trailhead looks like. Whitewater Creek Trailhead. No drones in wilderness areas, y'all. No bikes, no campfires above 57. We're probably at 35 or something like that. Wilderness rules apply. Permits required after June 15th. You can't see the trail from here. Right there's Mount Jefferson. And here is what it looks like driving in here. The trail cuts back after that last sign and goes to the left. So be hiking in here in pure sunlight all day long. This is the recreation pass required. Not accepted. Ooh, I got lifetime access. I forgot about that. I've got the senior interagency lifetime pass. Paid $80 for a lifetime pass. I'm so happy about that. I just got to remember to hang it up. So if you come in here, you can stop and buy these passes right here. I remember when that stuff used to be free. Not anymore. Oh my, this is so sad, y'all. So sad. This used to be nothing but shady, mossy, beautiful, a lot of old growth in here. It's weird how fires behave. You can look and see that patch of green over there. There's one truck here, so somebody hiked in. We're headed back down. I'll get more video going out. Okay, this is the road. We're just about half a mile from the trailhead, which was way up there somewhere. I hate doing pans like this. It makes me dizzy. But there's Mount Jefferson. I think that's Woodpecker Ridge. I'm not sure. But that's down the valley. And there's not much left down there, y'all. Spots of green. But we haven't seen any wildlife. That's not true. We saw a hawk. We do have a little bit of green on this part of the road that didn't burn. Okay, they've re-graveled a lot of this road, and one thing you have to watch out for is the middle is kind of high. So if your car is low, it might drag in the gravel a few places, but it shouldn't hurt anything. And the gravel starts or ends right here. It starts for me because I'm going out. And the road is in great shape. I mean, really good shape. I'm shocked. But it's probably not going to be like that in August with hundreds, if not 1,000 cars coming in here. It's been nice coming through some of the green. It is shady up through here. Only wish the trail was like that.